important thing is, if they keep on picking up wickets, doing a good job.
Slip in.
Only one, bole.
So Matthews just, it's a fairly friendly first delivery. But he needs a big innings here, he needs a good innings. Let's not forget that they potentially have another game. And then Sri Lanka tour of South Africa. Got to look at the bigger picture and looking ahead. Where's Ahmed? He was magnificent.
How good was that? That was unbelievable. 50 off 22 balls. 4 sixes in the last over.
I was so impressed the way he spoke the other day. I mean, he was telling us that when he should have won a man of, he felt he was deprived of a man of the match award, and he told his captain he's going to win one.
Come on, boy.
And speaking to Matthews after that, he says, for someone as young as he is, he was very surprised of the determination, the fighting spirit, the confidence he carries.
Are you giving me a message? And those were not airy-fairy strokes. You know, he was trying to access the ball early. He was picking up the lengths. If there was a fuller delivery, he was hitting them straight. Back of the length, going to mid-wicket. Showed his talent with the bat for sure.
Look at the top wicket takers as well. 11 wickets. And an economy rate of 6.46 as well, which is extraordinary for Case Ahmad. Asaranga with 13, top of the pops.
Down the wicket. That's a big one. Bill Drummond coming into his own in this innings. That was in the high 70s, tossed up. Sandakan obviously looking for a wicket here. That was a very good shot. Down the wicket, got to the pitch of the ball. Clean as a whistle.
Something had to break, actually. 3 singles and a dot. Can't allow Sandakan to start like that. You've got to get after him a bit, and that's exactly what he did, just to try and upset the concentration.
Single off the last ball. It's 49 for 2.
Yes, on a pitch which is not offering any turn to the spinners. As a batsman, you have to do that. Use your feet, upset the bowler. And Bill Drummond did it quite well. And with a very pleasing result, not for himself, also for his side.
.49 for 2, 8 overs completed. Obviously the Lanka Premier League, the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League has been absolutely magnificent. We are into the business end now. The sudden death end, as they call it, the semi-finals. Another big one coming up tomorrow, the double Viking versus the Chaffner Stallions.
Rachige was a surprise package in the previous game. Picked up 2 wickets, bowled economically well. The trajectory he bowls, it's quite challenging for the batsman.
Fired that in. He's there to do a job. That is to try and keep things a bit tight, bowl a few dot balls.
And there's a clue with his field as well. He's got 2 men saving 1 back with a square on the offside.
Come on, boy.
He returned for the off spinner.
Only one.
Another aspect that has to be commended is the playing surfaces that has been provided for the Lanka Premier League. 50's up. It's been magnificent. Even that last game where a score of 200 plus was chased down. So it tells you that even towards the end of the preliminary round, where you expect pitchers to be tired, they've been magnificent. Things have been brilliant.
Yeah, I'm bowling and boy,
Really
easy
good.
bowling and
And the ground staff, the curators, they have to be congratulated for a lot of good work and a lot of hard work. Godfrey Abrera, he's the international venue manager with Bhadra Seniviratna, who's also one of the curators. They've worked really hard, along with Sampath, I think, who's in the background.
$3,000 T20 runs now for Bell Drummond. Matthews is playing a supporting role at the moment.
Oh, well bowled.
Now that's clever. That's nicely bowled. No purchase there whatsoever.
Bit of natural variation, I think.
With that trajectory, what he doesn't allow the batsmen to use their feet, jump out of the crease, force them to play from the crease.
It's too quick. That one 95. He's been over 90 k's per hour the whole way here. It's over.
Oh,
He's got that off-spinner's action.
bowler,
The
batting and
previous
batting.
delivery just went the other way, which means that there was some natural variation there. 9 overs completed. It is 53 for 2, and that is it is time for the strategic timeout. $54 for 2.
Come on, Sanda boy.
9 overs completed. Lakshan Sandakan will continue to Bell Drummond, that is.
Only one.
Straight away. Down to the man and deep cover.
They've got an issue here with this run rate at the moment. There's nothing wrong with the surface. The Gladiators won the toss and elected to bowl first, which is advantageous with the conditions. Angela Matthews is going to do the same, but they are behind a long way, actually, where they would like to be. Almost the halfway mark, going as sixes only. This is going to need a dose of Andre Russell.
But before that, these two,
Batting and batting and batting and.
they have to up the ante. They have to take few chances.
Angelo Matthews is looking to play a few shots, not in total control.
Be ready, everyone. Be ready. Oh,
Really
Lakshan.
get hold of it, but he got didn't manage Needs to drag it down to deep mid-wicket. Slip in.
Only one, only one.
Spoken about
Well done, boy.
fantasy cricket. Spoken about picking champions, playing with champions. If you haven't still downloaded the app, it's the My 11 Circle app. I think you should do that. Do it quickly.
Get Andre Russell on it quickly before he gets in.
Do you think you'll get Bell Drummond?
Get ahead
No.
of the game. No, get Andre Russell. Get ahead of the game and get him. He's going to play a big role tonight. That's my pick.
Catch it!
Matthews, that's gone high. Let's see, mid off underneath and he takes it. Matthews knew straight away. And his reaction tells you a story. We might be able to show that. But Lakshan Sandakan has got a wicket. And the Colombo Kings continue to struggle.
He's a threatening bowler when he bowls that line, especially the wrong one. What happened to usage of the feet? Get to the pitch. The captain forgot to do that. A bowler has prevailed. A big wicket. Scored only 6. It's 57 for 3.
Mega raya, Genda. Come on, boys, boys. We didn't cross, Come on, boys, come on, boys. Please. Thank you. Come on, boy, come on, boy, come on, boy. Come on, Sanda.
If you have downloaded My 11 Circle app, pick this player. What Hazy just mentioned, he was on the queue.
Great start, boy. Great start,
Called
boy.
it.
Good boys.
And here's another cue.
Another look. Angelo Matthews straight away. He knew. This is the big fish now. Russell has opened his account with a huge 6 off the last ball of the over.
Made a statement. Andre Russell at the very start. After 10, it's 63 for 3.
The pressure of a semi-final clearly weighing on both teams. Colombo Kings 63 for 3. Good passage of play with the ball for the Galle Gladiators, and now their strike bowler Mohammad Amir comes back after bowling 2 overs in the power play.
Russell obviously will be their target.
I want to talk a little bit about Angelo Matthews and what he's not delivered. Dive, but in vain. My 11 champion shot, Bell Drummond getting another 4.
That length don't work because it don't swing. It's just the angle, and it opens up for Bell Drummond. Now a couple of occasions he's been able to hit that area of Amir. Get it fuller to Bell Drummond. Just gave me the impression that the Galle Gladiators have tried hard to keep him in. A couple of catches and a run-out opportunity gone begging.
Again, just going through that third man region.
I don't mind this from Lakshan Sandakan. trying to buy a wicket. He got one a couple of balls ago, but this one a little too full. Andre Russell not having to stretch,
Thank you.
whereas Angelo Matthews had to fetch. So maybe a foot or two fuller, but I really like what Lakshan Sandakan was thinking.
Maybe it was a little too straight. Could have opted to take Russell wider to the offside. But Russell was good in picking the length, which is so crucial.
There's a slip in place, and I doubt Russell trying to take a chance here. But they know that Amir is coming for a reason. You see him off, then that could be carnage.
This was the wicket. Angelo Matthews had to reach for this delivery. The length was there, but he was aiming too straight. It was wide outside the off stump. Should have been going over extra cover or even cover. We've seen this from his batting in previous innings. Just misjudging length and line off slow bowlers.
How much of a concern is it going to be looking at the bigger picture, looking at South Africa? Because I know that Angelo is on that tour. He's going to be a key member of the team.
His form is will be clock the senior member. Drifts away. And we've seen this happen a lot of times, so he's not going to really find a lot of spin that will come against in South Africa. If you're looking at this particular mistake, you're highlighting that. Darren?
He's one of the main Sri Lankan players in this My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League, if not the most decorated Sri Lankan player. We would have all expected him to deliver with the bat. He hasn't done that.
Got to the 40s again. Bill Drummond off 35. Still have a lot of batting to come. Shan Priyanjan, Tishila De Silva, Isuru Udana, and Case Ahmed.
Russell is here. He's got to make amends. He's got to score runs for Angelo Matthews, for Laurie Evans, and he's quite capable. Lovely shot, powerfully driven down the ground. Russell, well, he's switched on. Ends the over on a high, 11 from it, 74 for 3.
That's ominous, really ominous for the Galle Gladiators. The 2 shots he played, the 6, and look at this, how far he gets across, opens that front foot. So much of power.
Now that shot was made easy because of the field set. Mid-off was more like an extra cover, probably in line with the stumps. So that's why he got himself room, so he could just hit it there.
Russell 11 from 5 deliveries. Bell Drummond well set on 40 from 35 deliveries. Angelo Matthews, last batsman dismiss. Swept away. Sandakan, he's done a good job for the Galle Gladiators in the middle phase of the innings. Best bowling 3 for 33.
And if you're picking up wickets in the middle, you're controlling the opposition. That's Sandakan's role. Since he's started searching for wickets, he's looked a better bowler.
Well, Russell, we've spoken a lot about being able to pick the length of the delivery very early. He's in previous matches, Angelo Matthews, he likes to hit the ball in that full length region. But you still got to be selective. He's gotten out a couple times for those just short of that full length. Reaching for the ball, his last dismissal very similar to one previously. So it's an area he will have to take note of. Loud appeal, loud appeal. Azam Khan is convinced.
It did hit him somewhere. It was the hand that was swinging. Was it the glove or the elbow? They're not sure, but they're taking a chance here. Azam Khan juggled it. He's gone. He's walking. He's kind of figured that he's not going to get away with this. Lakshan Sandakan, back of the hand. He got the line wrong, but it's a shot that Andre Russell doesn't usually play. Glove onto thigh. When they took the DRS, Andre Russell knew he's not getting away with it. Juggled it like it was worms. But he made sure he hung on to it, the fisherman.
It's a big moment in the game, really big moment in the game. Andre Russell, well, to me, that was an important phase. If Andre Russell got away, Galle Gladiators would have been in serious trouble.
He was into that shot really, as you saw in the replay. Confirmation from the umpire that he's out. There was glove onto his thigh, into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. And the dangerous Russell goes for 11, 75 for 4 now.
Come on, boys. Come on, lads. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Big shift in the game, Russell out. Priyanjan, the new batsman. Galle Gladiators sitting quite pretty with the ball.
Wonderful knock in the last game against the Dambulla Viking. 47 he made, and either side of him is when the runs were made. Not a shot that Andre Russell usually plays. Nicely picked up, but what's working for the Galle Gladiators at this stage is it's a positive mindset. They're searching for wickets. Bhanuka Rajapaksa is in an attacking frame of mind, and it is counting in their favour.
Well ball. Come on,
Galle still cannot relax because we've seen their low order, Colombo Kings low order that is, produce some brilliant innings.
You also don't want to be chasing too much. Pitch looks challenging, and the Colombo Kings have a good bowling attack as well. So can you keep going till the end? They've played in patches for most games. 12 gone, 78 for 4.
Colombo Kings in some trouble, 78 for 4. Angelo Matthews gone for 6. Andre Russell, after 2 brilliant boundaries, he was dismissed for 11. Kings just struggling a bit to get meaningful partnership in the innings.
See, the good thing for the Colombo Kings is that they got some depth in their batting. They got all-rounders. Did see what Quiz Ahmed could do, so he should be coming in a little while later.
Main bowlers almost used. So Arachige has bowled 1. Is he going to bowl the rest of the 3 towards the death? So decision time for Bhanuka Rajapaksa. Mike Haseman, here he is.
Laurie, thanks for your time. I mean, first of all, before we chat about what's happened to you, how do you read the game right now?
Yeah, obviously, I think we've been fairly unlucky, actually. Deebs has hit the field more times than I can remember. He probably should be on about 60, and obviously with Russ getting out in that fashion, we've just got to try and scrap our way to a decent score. The wicket looks like there's something in it for the new ball, so, you know, you never know in these knockout games.
And a bit of swing around the place with the new ball as well, and maybe perhaps again now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it looks similar to sort of the wicket we played Candy on, where Manaf was causing all sorts of problems. So, look, you know, we need to get up to a competitive score and, like you say, put the pressure on first innings runs.
And what was that competitive score you guys chatted about?
Look, I think at the back end, if Russ gets in there, you know, you're looking at, I mean, anything's possible with him. Deebs as well is a dangerous guy. He's been a bit unlucky, but if we can get anywhere above 160, I think we'd take that.
Okay. Right, back to your issue. Tell us, I mean, obviously stomach, but tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, a bit freaked, to be honest. I sort of played the shot and I just sort of felt a little something in my my lower right ab there, and yeah, I felt like it might sort of go away, but then actually, you know, it sort of got a bit worse, and you know, as soon as I sort of tried to start moving, I just felt it seize up, and that was pretty much the end. I knew at that point. It
was quite extraordinary because you're 100, and I want to talk about that shortly, but 50 off 20 odd balls at the time when it happened, so you're nice and warm.
Yeah.
But that 100 off 60 balls, I mean, gee, that must have been enormously satisfying. Yeah,
it's always satisfying when you score 100 in any format, and especially T20, they're like very rare. So, you know, it's always pleasing, and obviously to win the game as well, even more so, because, you know, if we ended up 10 or 15 runs short, I'd probably kick myself, and, you know, you always feel like you could have done more. So, no, but always pleasing.
And if you guys get up and win this one, will you be fit, you think, maybe for the final?
Well, I mean, I'm hoping so, and it's feeling better each day at the minute. I mean, it's a bit sore today because I think the swelling's gone down and the meds are starting to kick in, hopefully over the next couple of days, and settle it down. But you know, we've got to make sure, we've got a lot of cricket to go here, and we're going to have to do well to pull through. But you know, we're a quality side. Our bowlers have been brilliant all the way through.
And who do you think is going to be key with the ball when you guys get out there?
Oh, look, anyone with the new pill in their hand. The ball seems to be swinging here more than anywhere in the world. You know, for longer with the overhead conditions. So, you know, Suru and obviously Danish and the boys are going to obviously put the pressure on them.
Right, so there's 50 runs, so that's a good performance.
Yeah, Deebs has been a bit unlucky in this tournament, but I mean, obviously know him from England. He's a quality player, highest run scorer last year. You know, he actually opens the batting at home. I actually bat 3 at home, so we sort of swap roles, but he's a class player, and you know, I hope he can just kick on from here because he deserves it.
Okay, so just last question. So what's the name of the game now? You've got to just bat as deep as you possibly can and give these guys like Deeb an opportunity to go all the way through. Oh, that's maybe put down, I think, but go all the way through.
Yeah, little bits of luck like that need to come our way, but look, we've got some dangerous players, Case, Isuru, all the way through, so, you know, look, we're just hoping for a great last 7 overs.
Okay, thanks very much.
Cheers,
thanks very much for your time. Terrific.
Cheers.
90 on the board, 13 overs gone.
Daniel Bell-Drummond bringing up his 23rd half century in T20s. 52 from 42. Just heard from Laurie Evans. Not able to play today. 90 for 4, Colombo Kings. They're fighting. Last over from Sandakan. Just conceded 23 runs, 2 wickets. There was a chance in the last over, last delivery.
Dropped again. Trying hard to keep him in, and he's cashing in. That's gone. Tossed up. Daniel Bell-Drummond. Well, they keep giving him chances. He keeps hitting him.
6 number 244 in the tournament, Lanka Premier League. My 11th circle, and again Daniel Bell-Drummond playing an important role here for the Colombo Kings. Not afraid to go after Lakshan Sandakan. We understand the ploy, looking for those wickets.
we've seen from teams like Colombo Kings in the last 5. They're able to score close to 10 runs per over, so they're well placed for a total of 150-160. As you heard from Laurie Evans, there's something in the pitch. We're seeing it obviously, lateral movement, swing. So Colombo Kings will think if they can get to 160, they're still in with a chance to win this semi-final match. It'll take some doing.
But the bowling attack is pretty decent. The Colombo Kings, Isuru Dana, there's also Dushmanta Chamir, there's Quez Ahmed, Andre Russell. There are quite a few bowls. Angelo Matthews bowls a bit. So it's a decent bowling attack. And we're talking about 160. 160, I think, might be a very good score on this pitch, considering the way it's behaved. One thing is, how will the dew start to react?
With that man before, Andre Russell, not only is he important with the bat, but with the ball, he's been excellent in the death overs for Colombo Kings. Most wickets, 5 in that phase of the innings.
Only one.
We are an hour early. We started an hour earlier than usual. So dew will be a part, but it will not affect as much as we've seen in the league stages. So it's a positive for the Colombo Kings in terms of gripping that ball and trying to get it to behave or misbehave. Chipped up, another one. Priyanjan walks. Sandakan off his last ball picks up a 3rd wicket. The importance of a wrist spinner who can pick up wickets for you in those middle overs.
He's gone for 32, but he's done his job. He's gone at 8 runs and over. 3 wickets in the middle is a huge plus. Priyanjan going off a leading edge. Colombo Kings losing half of the side now for 99. 14 overs completed, and Ashan Priyanjan, considered solid as a batsman, out for 5.
Sheila De Silva, newcomer to the crease.
Batting and Shehan.
My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League would like to thank its sponsors. Daraz, Sri Lanka's best online shopping app. If it's shopping, it's Daraz. Gold, check the wide range of products that Gold offers, from colognes, aftershaves to deodorant sprays. You can also be bold with Gold. TMI Solution. For over a decade, TMI Solution has been providing management consulting services for healthcare organizations in government.
Sheila De Silva is the new batsman, the left-hander. Thumped 31. Valuable runs when the amazing chase was on. Great striker. That strike rate in the 156.
Only one.
Wonderful bowling by Sandakan, but Ashan Priyanjan scored 5 runs off 6, and a lot of the shots were to that vacant mid-wicket area. Again, from outside the off stump, he's trying to hit it to mid-wicket, fetches it, the ball doesn't turn, it goes on with the arm. Massive. Ball Gladiators keep chipping away. They need to get Sahana Ratchige's overs through. This is his 2nd, so another 2 from somewhere.
One thing that they've done well is they never allowed the partnership to settle in. Another look. We're speaking about that leading edge. He was possibly playing for the one that spins in, which is his top ball, but that was the wrong one.
I haven't really seen a lot of turn as well on the surface. Now, what I liked about what I've seen from Goal Gladiators, the bowling of Mohammad Amir, he's been economical with his 3 overs, just going at 6. We spoke about this man, Lakshan Sandakan, taking wickets in the middle overs. He's done that. All 3 wickets coming in the middle phase of the innings.
Only one.
The only thing that has let them down is their out cricket, their catching. 15 overs gone, 104 for 5.
Just a quick look at the My 11 Circle MVP. Gunatilica's top of the pops. He's been really good. He's been a bit of a lone ranger for the Galle Gladiators. They've been relying on him heavily. They'll need to do that presumably again tonight. Numbers are not quite as high as they would like to be for the Kings at this stage. That's why they're going to be playing shots like that, and that's gone for 6.
And he's the lone ranger for Colombo Kings, Daniel Drummond. They are in a harrowing situation with 5 wickets down, 15 overs gone, just 110 runs on the board. He's been heavily relied upon now.
Shan Jasser, the new bowler.
Only one.
Always very difficult for a bowler bowling his first over in the 16th over. I always believe as a captain, if you're thinking about a bowler bowling in the death stage of the innings, you've got to give him at least 1 over before, prime him, get him accustomed to the conditions. It's not easy to come into this phase of the innings and perform straight away.
When the charge is on, and it's got to be on, simple as that. This run rate is not high enough at the moment.
Well, so far, Rajapaksa has done well. He's used his bowler with intelligence. Yes, if he's relied upon Shahan Jayasuriya, he has to respond to the captain's call. In the air and taken. What a catch. What a catch. What a catch by the captain. They needed this wicket, and through a great effort from the captain, they have removed the danger man.
Rajapaksa, and it's Bell Drummond as well. That's such an important catch because that is a blinder. That is an absolute blinder. I think he's even surprised himself to a certain extent there. But he's got rid of Bell Drummond also on 70. Now, does 70 win games? I don't know. 70 or 53 balls is really good stuff from Bell Drummond. But they're now 112 for 6, and their key batsman goes. And also time for strategic timeouts. Take note of that. Lanka Premier League 2021 Season 2 to be staged in July, August. So that's only 7 or so months away. Right, back to this one. Season number 1 has been terrific. 2 balls left. In fact, now 1 ball left in this over. They're going to try and get 2 runs here. They will.
Here's the promotion for Qais Ahmed. We saw him in the last match, scoring even 50 in quick time. 22 balls to get his team over the line. He's here because of this spectacular catch from the captain.
Roger Puxer, goodness me. Oh, Qais Ahmed, he only knows one way. He only... He's done everything so far in this tournament. The only thing, I'm really disappointed we haven't seen a forward flip. Maybe it's still coming. Maybe it's still coming at some stage.
You'll have to come to the Caribbean to see that in the CPL.
Nice and straight, stop on the 12th man.
Well, the coaches do ask you to play straight, but not that straight. Play in the weave. We're talking about Qais Ahmed. Blocks the ball. The ball bills off the bat.
Thank you.
He disappears in a flash.
His first T20 Qais Ahmed averages just about 18 with the bat in T20 cricket.
They're going to have to go at 10 and over at least. They've got no choice to get 160. Maybe one really big over, get some to 165, maybe 170. That's past the outside edge. So I must tell you, the outfield is very wet. Coming back from that interview with Laurie Aarons, the outfield is very wet. The ball is still swinging early today. Here's a look at Bell Drummond, and he was surprised by that, I'm sure, as was the captain.
Stunned. That was a stunning catch. A good innings from Daniel Bell Drummond. Should have carried on. Needed to eke out a bit more.
Yeah, you can safely say if no, if's a big word, but if he was there, they would get an extra 10 to 15, maybe even 20 runs, and what they'll end up with. I thought he played really well. Tashara, there's exercise for the umpire again.
Well, one has to appreciate the effort of all Gladiators captain. He's been on the money with his bowling changes. He's always been looking for wickets, and that's why projected score is just 160 at the start of the game. The condition was suggesting 190 should be easy for Colombo Kings.
Hasn't got all of that. Down the third man, that's out. Didn't have to move. Did not have to move. Tashara's back in the lineup, and he's done a really good job.
This is really good work from Tashara. As mentioned earlier, previous to this match, he didn't get a wicket. And at the right time, he's coming really strong with his bowling for his team. Second wicket to him is the danger man. Don't be so harsh on yourself, Qais Ahmed. It happens. He's gone for 8, 123 for 7.
मेरी टीम खेल रही है और आपकी माई 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड माई 11 सर्कल ऐप नाउ।
Hope is a dangerous thing.
They're walking into a trap. Your orders are to deliver a message calling off tomorrow morning's attack. If you don't get there in time, we will lose 1,600 men, your brother among them.
Three balls left in the over. It's nicely balled. Quick single taken. Safely home. Out of the blocks quickly.
Potentially it was a good move by the captains, bringing Tushara back into the attack. A way swinging option to a batsman who likes to hit the ball towards mid-on, and it paid off. Captain obliged.
I was doing some research. We were talking about Malinga when he was bowling against New Zealand the other day on air, and we were talking about how the umpire was asked to take the tie off. It was Hamish Marshall was the batsman. Stephen Fleming went to the umpires after play and asked the umpire to take the tie off for the next day. It was back in 2005 in April in a tour of New Zealand when Malinga was just 18 years of age. But what eventuated then is that still Malinga got wickets in the second innings as well. So the New Zealanders were totally befuddled and bemused about the whole thing. They didn't know what to do. They then realised that the problem was not the tie, it was the pants, the black pants of the umpire. So then Stephen Fleming went to the umpire and asked the umpire to take their pants off. And Daryl Hare was the umpire. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not sure I want to see Daryl Hare with no pants on. Anyway, there's one ball left in the over.
What happened to the shirt? You can leave them on. Edged. Single to end the over. After 17, it's 125 for 7.
मेरी टीम खेल रही है और आपकी माई 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड माई 11 सर्कल ऐप नाउ।
Hope is a dangerous thing.
They're walking into a trap. Your orders are to deliver a message calling off tomorrow morning's attack. If you don't get there in time, we will lose 1,600 men, your brother among them.
Cycle Pure Fair Play Award. Oh, the Colombo Kings have done something right. They're off the bottom. They've been number 5 on that list for the whole tournament so far. Or maybe the Tuskers have done something wrong. Maybe they were upset. Oh, Jaffna have slipped too. They were number 1. They've gone to number 2. It was a bit of a swap around.
Winners of the Jaffna franchise.
Nail biting. Jaffna Stallions fronting up tomorrow. It's the Dumbler Viking.
Dhananjaya Lakshan with his last over. Isuru Dana will want to remember his unbeaten 34 in the first game against the Kandy Tuskers.
That might be out. Good sliding catch. Very tidy sliding catch. It's picked up another wicket, Luxon.
Well, that's what Gladiators has learned to do, and that's why they found themselves in the semi-finals picking up wickets at the right junctures of the game. Another wicket for them, wicket number 8, and a well-judged catch. Find themselves in a commanding position, Galle Gladiators. Lakshan was the bowler. Tixula De Silva managed to score only 6, and the situation is very harrowing for Colombo Kings. It's 126 for 8.
डिसीजन पेंडिंग है, पर तुम्हारा डिसीजन अभी ले लो। माई 11 सर्किल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड माई 11 सर्किल ऐप नाउ।
बिना प्ले अलोंग गोल्ड जीते कैसे जी? सब्सक्राइब करना ही पड़ेगा क्या?
अरे नहीं भाई, केबीसी प्ले अलोंग फ्री है, बिल्कुल निशुल्क। बस रजिस्टर कीजिए, खेलना शुरू कर दीजिए पहले की तरह। आप जीत सकते हैं नकद राशि और ढेरों इनाम। हो जाइए विराजमान यहाँ हॉट सीट पर श्रीमान।
बस ये लो अभी।
Going nowhere. Straight to the fielder. They have got themselves in a real tangle now.
We saw 3 catches going down, 7 catches taken in the innings. This the last, taken quite comfortably. He likes it, the bowler. Lakshan with 2 wickets. It's been a collective effort by the Galle Gladiators and their bowling unit.
They bowled so poorly in game number 13. From that moment on, Mohammad Amir decided to take charge. That's gone nice and fine. He picked up 5 wickets for 26 the next game. Suddenly everyone lifted. Suddenly everyone buzzed. Now they're on the verge, if they bat anything like they should, and Gunatilaka, of course, is going to be relied on again, of zipping through to the final.
It's been an improving side, Galle Gladiators. And in the real sense of the word, improving. They made one change to their team today. Rohan Siri, the new player for the Galle Gladiators, he put down this one. He was a little bit late, it was grounded. Then dropped this catch. Opportunity going up begging at mid-wicket. And finally, the improvement coming. Completing the catch nicely.
In a nutshell, you're trying to say with Galle Gladiators, they need a bit of time to get into the groove. Sponsors, Manchikume. Everybody has gotten used to them. Very tasty. And tasty performance if you're a Galle Gladiators fan.
डिसीजन पेंडिंग है, पर तुम्हारा डिसीजन अभी ले लो। माई 11 सर्किल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड माई 11 सर्किल ऐप नाउ।
Hello, Alex. Your uncle was a spy. And I think you are too. Alex is bright and determined. He questions everything.
Pace and feet, screw my face to the beat. I am the dropout, the cop out. They scraped off the...
You have no idea what you're getting into.
I've got a lot of power like King Kong or Kim Jong. Never try and test me with your pretty little sing song.
Alex. Alex. People want you to be someone that you're not. You're Alex.
And now there's no rest for the Colombo Kings. 130 for 8, 2 overs left. Mohammad Amir is back into the attack. He's only got 1 left, and that's absolutely fine. He will do a job now for the Gladiators. They have played really well of late. He is, just watch this over. He is superb in this sort of situation.
Indeed. And that's the point we were making at the start of the innings. He sets the tone for the innings with the new ball. And then he will come to the back end and finish things off. His form improving since picking up the 5 wickets. And this is a crucial over in the context of the innings for both Galle and for Colombo Kings.
We'll keep them guessing as well. He'll bowl some cross-seam deliveries. Ball won't be swinging an awful lot at the moment. If there's going any, he will get it. Interesting that Laurie Evans said that he reckons he's never seen a ball swing as much as it has been in any conditions or any tournament in the world. It has been in this LPL.
And Mohammad Amir has been excellent with that. Not only swinging the ball to bring problems for the batsman, he's found those lengths consistently.
Good luck trying to hit that for a big boundary.
I also think Andre Russell will be looking on. He has also done a fine job for Colombo Kings in the death overs. Leading wicket takers in the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League. Saranga, 13 wickets. Galle Gladiators, Mohamed Amir with 10 wickets. Machan Sandakan, 11. Dhananjaya Laksan, 10. So 3 players from the Galle Gladiators on that list.
And that's what changed their fortune. Much awaited boundaries for Colombo Kings. Not from the middle of the bat.
Did you see his reaction then? The reaction from Mohamed Amir just showed how much this meant to him. So 3 tight balls going for ones. Then he saw this go. He wanted him to chase it. Just wait till it goes all the way for 4. Watch what he does.
Commitment, responsibility. Wattle cog of the team, Mohamed Amir. That's brilliant. 5 deliveries on the trot. Landing on that length where batsmen can do anything. Inside edge.
If they happen to have a big over, there's that reaction again as it went for 4. If they happen to have a big over number 19, then it kicks them into 20. Then suddenly they can launch.
Who will bowl the 20th? Shihan Jayasuriya. I've seen him bowl one before. Amir will be completed with his complement of 4.
Arachege is another option. Can bowl economically.
Oh, that's a short delivery. Might be a little whack on the helmet, that one. Let's hope he's going to be okay. Just checking on to make sure he's all right. It is the end of the over. There's generally some medical protocol that is required if there's a whack on the helmet. Yep, straight away he's just feeling his helmet to make sure it's okay and looking around to make sure that there is some assistance coming up. Anyway, it is the end of the over. 139 for 8.
हेड और टेल ही देखते रहोगे कि अपनी टीम भी बनाओ। माई 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड माई 11 सर्कल ऐप नाउ।
Hello, Alex. Your uncle was a spy. And I think you are too.
Alex is bright and determined and he questions everything.
Pace and feet, screw my face to the beat. I am the dropout, the cop out, they scraped off the...
You have no idea what you're getting into.
I've got a lot of power like King Kong or Kim Jong. Never try and test me with your pretty little sing song.
Alex. People want you to be someone that you're not. You're Alex.
Straight away, I must say, medical staff... Oh, he's okay then. Righto. Quick question, what's your name? Right, fine. Away we go. Let's look at the broadcast partners. Hope you're enjoying this telecast throughout the Lanka Premier League. Sony, of course, nice to always have them involved. Sportsmax, Sky Sports, Willow TV, and also our digital partners. Welcome to all of those as well. Last over about to begin. Oh, no. Ratsuga it is to bowl the last. He'll be bowling flat and fairly quick.
Huge opportunity for him to show his temperament, this youngster. He's shown us he can handle the pressure, but only the last over, never easy.
Long on, long off. Man at cow corner, man at deep backward square leg, so he's protected in those regions as you'd expect.
Well ball.
Delivery was in the slot. Udana just mistiming this one, wasn't able to get under it. He can strike the ball a long distance.
What Arachig is looking to do is, usually when he bowls, he just bowls that at back of the length. He realizes that he's looking to bowl the last over. He is looking to increase the length. Intelligent.
Full toss. That's a freebie. That's gone for 6. That's a big hit.
This much of an increase wasn't needed. Conditions not easy, a bit of dew around. It's difficult to hold the ball. And the pressure is such. Bowling the last over.
No worries, no worries, boy, no worries.
Everyone holding their heads.
3 good ball. We believe in you, bro. We believe in you. Come on.
Quite tense.
Down the ground, straight. It might be 2. Yeah, it should be 2. What do we think of the total, boys? Darren, what are your thoughts?
150 comes up. I reckon a little bit on the short side, below par. I was thinking more 160, 170 with the conditions. There's something on offer for the bowlers on this pitch. There's swing, there's lateral movement. Colombo Kings, they've got some quality seamers. Chimera, Andre Russell.
Dot ball. Allowed that to go through. That was interesting.
Beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. Just changing the line on that occasion. Aimed to bowl outside the off stump. Surprised the batsman.
Last ball of the innings. Oh, it's a friendly full toss. Has it got enough legs? It has not. It's a very good catch in the end. Nicely taken down there. Now that's really handy because another 6 runs, who knows? Might have just been a little bit testing. So that's a very valuable save of 6 runs.
Yeah, Udana was livid with himself. Here was the opportunity to hit the ball out of the park. Wasn't able to middle the ball, but the fielder did a good job. Camped under the ball nicely. And great reactions for the bowler. $150 achieved by Colombo Kings in 20 overs.
I think the GALLE Gladiators will be very happy with that. I really do. The wet ball has not helped the situation, so I think they'll be pleased with that performance. They got rid of the big guns. Chanamal didn't get too many. Russell didn't get too many. A couple of key players. They would have been a bit worried about the captain getting a few runs. Matthews, he didn't. So I think it's a really good performance by the Gladiators. They've still got work to do, of course, but gee, that changer will be the more buoyant of the two.
I'm with you, Mike Hazeman. That passage of play when Angelo Matthews and Andre Russell were both dismissed, it sort of broke the back of the batting of this Colombo Kings team. And they'll be quite pleased with their collective bowling effort. Yuan Tushara, especially without picking up a wicket previous to this match, he's done exceptional with the ball.
You win the toss and insert opposition into bat. As a captain, you should be satisfied. On a pitch, which looked good, restricting the opposition to 150. Good job by the bowlers.
Spoke about the bowling and how good they were. Mohamed Amir at the start was quite economical. Didn't pick up a wicket, but he set the tone for the innings. Tushara with his 2 for 27 was exceptional. Lakshan and Sandakan in the middle overs picked up 5 wickets, and then they finished the innings off because of the fact that they had so many wickets already taken. They were able to maintain that stranglehold on the opposition Colombo Kings.
Yeah, it's a good balanced bowling performance by the GALLE Gladiators. That's the situation. That's what they require now. 151 it is. Of course, they go through to the final. The winner goes through to the final here. Don't forget that. The loser disappears, I'm afraid. But it's all about getting 151. The target is just at 5.5. Right, time for a break. We'll be back soon.
30 minutes to go. My 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ. चैंप समझते हो? तो play with champions. Download My 11 Circle app now.
Hello, Alex. Your uncle was a spy. And I think you are too. Alex is bright and determined and he questions everything.
Pace and feet, scream my face to the beat. I am the dropout, the cop out, they scraped off the...
You have no idea what you're getting into.
I've got a lot of power like King Kong or Kim Jong. Never try and test me with your pretty little sing song.
Alex. Alex.
People want you to be someone that you're not. You're Alex.
Good morning.
Morning, son. Your temperature's almost 101.
My daughter's very worried that I might have this virus. What's it called?
Keep learning more things about this disease. I don't know. It is not right.
It's not diverticulitis, it's COVID. We've both been exposed.
I want this to be over.
We all want it to be over, Sean.
I need to not feel sad, because everything sucks. People are dying, and we can't help them, and what is worse, you're not there.
You ready to move on?
No.
But he'll still be with us, right?
I've spent 9 years behind these walls for a crime I didn't commit. You tore my family apart. Becoming a lawyer helped set me free.
Mr. Wallace deserves an opportunity to present his defense before a new jury.
And now the real fight begins.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Was really good after that, but Amir set a nice trend with the ball. So let's have a look at some of the highlights earlier today. Just have a look at the wickets that went down. Now, 3 runs on the board when the first wicket went down, and the wickets kept falling at inopportune moments. There was a drop catch, so a bit of a life for Bill Drummond. Nice strong boundary on the offside. That was an outstanding delivery to get rid of Chandimal. 32 on the board when he was dismissed. So just every time they were about to get going, a wicket went down, which kept checking things for them. This is Matthews, 57 on the board when he was caught. Skyer. That was a big wicket, but not as big as the wicket to come next. Andre Russell, first ball, second ball, I think it was, smashed one for 6 down the ground. Then a strong drive down the ground, and then that one rattled around, and the keeper, Nazim Khan, got very excited, so he was gone. 75 on the board, and Russell went, huge wicket. Bill Drummond continued and got to his 50. Priyanjan, 99 when he departed. So again, just as they were needing partnerships, they kept chipping away and the wickets fell. Bill Drummond on 70 was brilliantly caught by the skipper. Rajapaksa, that was a magnificent catch, an extra cover. 112 for 6 when he departed. Then it was Case Ahmed arrived, hit a big one for 6. Then soon afterwards caught down by the third man, 123 for 7 when he went. De Silva 126 for 8 when he went. And Udana 150 for 9 when he was dismissed off the last ball of the inning. So it really was a disappointing performance from the Kings because no one got a partnership together, so that's their problem. Right, so now they've got their work cut out, the Colombo Kings. They're ready to bowl well. The ball is going to be wet. It's not going to affect him too much because he's been a real star. And he's got lots of tricks, of course. Udana is back in the lineup and he's going to be of huge value.
No doubt, राशिद भाई ने 3 टेस्ट में 3 बार 5 विकेट लिए होंगे। पर मैं भी कोई कच्चा खिलाड़ी नहीं हूँ। मैं टीवी देख के बता देता हूँ कि बॉल लेग ब्रेक है या गूगली। देख लेना, इस बार मेरी 11 राशिद 11 के।
चुरंगी स्टॉप कौन सी है?
तीसरा स्टॉप।
थैंक यू। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो चैंप बन के दिखाओ। माई 11 इज रेडी। और आपकी?
my11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और राशिद के साथ खेलो। my11circle.com।
Play with champions।
Dettol Extra Innings, India Tour of Australia, 8:30 AM onwards, live and exclusive, only on Sony Sports channels.
भैया अगर वो वॉटसन है, तो हम भी अपने अम्मा के सन हैं। और वॉटसन का वॉट, वाई, इवेंट सब देखो, ऑलराउंडर होना अलग बात है, प्लेइंग 11 चुनना अलग। इस बार अगर वॉटसन 11 की वाट नहीं लगा दी ना मेरी 11 ने।
You were saying something, mate?
No, sir.
Think you're a champ? Then prove you're a champ. My 11 is ready. Is yours?
my11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और वॉटसन के साथ खेलो। my11circle.com।
Play with champions.
This broadcast is brought to you by Dafa News and Font Master Body Powder.
Hey everyone, it's been a good evening for the GALLE Gladiators so far. What I've liked about them is their positive approach. We spoke about it before the game, Hazy. Yes, it looks like men versus boys, but they played with some purpose. Missing a lot of players, there have been lots of changes, but they've been finding ways, the energy levels, the way Bhanuka Rajapaksa has been using his bowlers, opting to go with just the 5, using them at the right time, looking for wickets. That's what's got him into this situation. Now, the focus is on Dhanushka Gunatilaka, the star of the tournament. Can he do it once more? If he keeps to his average, well, the Gladiators, they'll be celebrating, that's for sure.
I mean, that's going to be the key. That is definitely the key. We've spoken about what this pitch offers, but the likes of Dhanushka Gunatilaka can take it out of the equation because he's been in such good form.
462 runs to Gunatilaka at a strike rate of 145. 173 runs better than the second place man, who unfortunately for the Kings is on the sidelines, Laurie Evans.
Now the Gladiators have beaten the Colombo Kings in the league stages. They chased out 175 with the loss of 2 wickets. In the last game they chased down 130 by the Kent Tuskers with the loss of 1 wicket. But yes, they're doing it nicely. Ehsan Ali, Azam Khan all amongst the runs. But Gunatilaka remains the key. Matthews to start proceedings. Matthews is bowling. Right hamstring, getting back a couple of days ago. Good sign, Roshan.
Yeah, good to see him bowling. Such a critical part of the Sri Lankan team, and not just the Colombo Kings, but also Sri Lanka. So I'm hoping that he'll be fit for the South African tour and he'll be 100%. Looking at the bigger picture, that is.
Yeah, he's been selected, so let's hope he is fit and goes and plays well from a Sri Lankan perspective. Down the ground, that's no pace whatsoever. That's just hammered straight down the ground for 4. Out of the middle of that big, broad bat.
This is if Dhanushka Gunatilaka can play like this very early. It's early days in this innings, but he's just shown us a glimpse of what he's capable of, and the form is in at the moment.
They were surprised with the field. There was fine leg and deep square leg, and Angelo Matthews is not quick.
So now the field changes. Deep point goes out. There is a substitute on the field. Manpreet Singh Dhoni instead of Andre Russell at the moment. That goes to the field and who was just pushed into the deep. He's been good against pace, he's been good against spin. This is Gunatilaka against the seam. Square of the wicket is his strength. That's where he peppers the ball, but has the ability to go down the ground as well. So complete player. And why he's been able to be consistent and keep scoring those runs, because he plays good cricketing shots.
I like that spot in front of square on the offside. 20% of his runs in that region. It's always nice to see when you see a left-hander do that. Got to make sure that doesn't go anywhere near the stumps. In the old days, that used to be quite a frantic little scramble. Was that in your day, Russ?
Old days? And
yeah, in the old days. Yeah, exactly. Well, it was a long time ago when he played.
Scramble means you've got to talk to Roshan. There was no scramble in our days.
In Roshan's days. In the old days, they used to rush and go and pick it up and you could be out if it lodged in the top of the pad.
A slip for Ishan.
India's tour of Australia. Bowling wicket. टीम में कौन थे? बैट्समैन ही बैट्समैन. वो छोड़ो. ये टीम देखो. ये क्या है? माफ करना, मगर दादा ना आजकल आउट ऑफ फॉर्म लग रहे हैं. देख लेना इस सीजन माय 11 गोइंग टू डिस्ट्रॉय दादा.
सर और एक मिलेगा?
दादा जरूर मिलेगा.
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो चैंप बन के दिखाओ. My 11 is ready. और आपकी?
My11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और दादा के साथ खेलो. My 11 Circle.
Play with champions.
साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज सन 1948 से प्रार्थना की खुशबू. साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज प्रार्थना की खुशबू.
डिसीजन पेंडिंग है, पर तुम्हारा डिसीजन अभी ले लो. My 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ. खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस. डाउनलोड My 11 सर्कल ऐप now.
Number 3, Evans on the sidelines at 4, and Gunaratne has had a good tournament to it. Number 5, the Tuskers.
Ashan Priyanjan. Now he's not been the best against spin when you compare how he's gone about it against the other type of bowlers. Ashan Priyanjan is clever, bowls it slow, mostly through the air, angles it in.
Cries of catch it, big yells of catch it. No one's in the game though, it's a one bounce 4. Wasn't that far away.
Priyanjan firing it in, but he's been generally good in the power plays. He's been impressive as an off-spinner.
Sliced it just a wee bit, but got enough, Danushka Gunatilaka, to put pressure on Ashan Priyanjan. Now I was saying about, talking about Danushka Gunatilaka, scores at 149 against the pace, medium pace. This is favoured, but at the moment the spin is favoured as well. Strikes at 120 generally, but today man possessed against the spin.
Drifting down the leg side, too many inside the circle, so that becomes easy for Danushka Gunatilaka, generally good with the sweep. So that became an easier option. But this man has to walk a very thin line, very tight line. Angelo Matthews, wicket sympathy. We've spoken about it, only way.
I'm not sure why they wouldn't be bowling their best bowler in this situation. Surely Gunatilaka is the man they need to get out. I'm not sure why Udana's not having a bowl. This might be out though. He is out. Priyanjan has picked him up. That is a huge wicket. Case.
भैया अगर वो वॉटसन है तो हम भी अपने अम्मा के सन है. और वॉटसन का वॉट वाई इवेंट सब देखें. देखो ऑलराउंडर होना अलग बात है, प्लेइंग 11 चुनना अलग. इस बार अगर वॉटसन 11 की वाट नहीं लगा दी ना मेरी 11 है.
You were saying something, mate?
No, sir.
Think you're a champ? Then prove you're a champ. My 11 is ready. Is yours?
My11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और वॉटसन के साथ खेलो. My11circle.com.
Play with champions.
देखना, जब तक अगरबत्ती जलेगी बैट्समैन खेलेगा.
पापा कुछ लंबा जलाओ ना, वो और लंबा खेलेगा.
लंबी अगरबत्तियां।
डिसीजन पेंडिंग है, पर तुम्हारा डिसीजन अभी ले लो। माई 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड माई 11 सर्कल ऐप नाउ।
Time for the Paksa. I'm scratching my head. I'm with you, Russell. I don't understand that at all. There was no need to play that stroke. Oh, that's through. That's gone through, and it's 4 runs. That's not going to make the bowler particularly happy at all. 12 runs off that over, but the important wicket, I'm going to tell it.
इस बार अगर वॉटसन्स 11 की वाट नहीं लगा दी ना मेरी 11 ने।
You were saying something, mate?
No, sir.
Think you're a champ? Then prove you're a champ. My 11 is ready. Is yours?
my11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और वॉटसन के साथ खेलो। my11circle.com।
Play with champions.
साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज सन 1948 से प्रार्थना की खुशबू। साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज प्रार्थना की खुशबू।
Sort of which way is the match going to go?
मैच मुझे पता है विच वे। दादा की टीम नीचे जा रही है और मेरी टीम ऊपर।
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। आपकी
Now that swung in a lot. Is the finger going up? No, too much. Angelo Matthews also signals too much. That is considerable movement again.
Well, this is what we were talking about. This is what it offers. And that's why this 150 is going to be an interesting score. With the bowling attack the Colombo Kings have, they'll be tough.
174 is the lowest score successfully defended in the Lanka Premier League. That was also defended by the Colombo Kings against the Jaffna Stallions.
Bowled him. That is a beauty. That is a wonderful delivery. We have got excessive swing today, and look at the smile on Angelo Matthews.
2 important wickets, both openers gone. Russell Arnold spoke about the importance of the likes of Esanali and the rest standing up and scoring some runs. Not to be.
Again, a loose shot trying to hit on the up when you know it's swinging. He did come across his stance away.
Sort of which way is the match going to go?
मैच मुझे पता है विच वे। दादा की टीम नीचे जा रही है और मेरी टीम ऊपर।
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। आपकी टीम जीतेगी या मेरी, देखते हैं माई 11 सर्कल पे। मेक योर टीम ओनली ऑन माई 11 सर्कल। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
Get all extra innings. India Tour of Australia, 8:30 AM onwards. Live and exclusive. Only on Sony Sports channels.
नो डाउट राशिद भाई ने 3 टेस्ट में 3 बार 5 विकेट लिए होंगे, पर मैं भी कोई कच्चा खिलाड़ी नहीं हूँ। मैं टीवी देख के बता देता हूँ कि बॉल लेग ब्रेक है या गूगली। देख लेना, इस बार मेरी 11 राशिद 11 के।
चौरंगी स्टॉप कौन सी है?
तीसरा स्टॉप।
थैंक यू। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो चैंप बन के दिखाओ। माई 11 इज रेडी। और आपकी?
my11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और राशिद के साथ खेलो। my11circle.com।
Play with champions.
To be able to play his natural game. He likes to get after the bowling straight away. They cannot afford to lose another wicket quickly. He's going to have to be a little circumspect. Only 2 allowed outside the circle. 2 balls into the third over. 17 for 2 and in trouble now.
Mum's here. Mrs. Moin Khan. Off the mark straight away. Bit of weight. Go on. Oh, good work. Tixila de Silva. That's the desperation you need. Yes, there's a little bit of help on the pitch, but you're going to have to support your bowlers because you don't have a big score. It mentioned the highest score defended successfully, 174. That was also in a day game where you're able to hold the ball and grip it better.
Let's look at the degree of swing tonight compared to all other matches. twice as much.
Couple of wickets down, the runs are coming, but it's got to be said, two very loose shots which have now put the Galle Gladiators under pressure. When you know it's moving, you need to cover it a lot better. And do you need to go after the bowling right now?
Chasing a target of 150, you've just got to get a good start. That's the most important thing. Make sure you've got a platform to work with. Hard down the ground, that's nicely struck, and that's gone for 4.
Good shot, Azam Khan. Powerfully hit, covered the line. Because opportunities will come, and if you do not give the opposition wickets, they'll have to search. That's when the mistakes will occur. No problem with the run rate. They're running along nicely.
Likes to hit it on the up. The length was right for Azam Khan.
Oh, that's a beauty. That's a magnificent shot. That's...
Sure. तो young man, अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए.
सर मेरी छोड़िए, आप अपनी बताइए.
अरे मैं तो What?
इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना. जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा.
श्रीलंकन टी20 लीग का ये मुकाबला है कांटे का और इस बात की पूरी गारंटी है. तो सोचिए मत, जल्दी से बनाइए अपनी फेवरेट टीम ओनली ऑन माई टीम 11, इंडिया की अपनी फैंटेसी ऐप.
देखना, जब तक अगरबत्ती जलेगी बैट्समैन खेलेगा.
पापा कुछ लंबा जलाओ ना, वो और लंबा खेलेगा.
लिया लंबी अगरबत्तियां.
Couple of big overs. Let's see, those satellite dishes on top of those skyscrapers have spoilt that picture as far as the Gladiators are concerned. So 3 overs gone, 27 for 2 it is.
Come on, Nashe.
Look at his strike rate in this tournament, 189. Doesn't mess around, Azam Khan.
That's been his strength, Azam Khan's strength. He's been brutal when he gets going. Look at this.
Come on, boy.
Back boundaries. He's charged down the pitch. As Russell said, reached for it. This is Bhanuka Rajapaksa. That has gone a mile. Very good shot indeed.
Oh, this batsman, Bhanuka Rajapaksa, he's full of class. We haven't seen the best of him, but very, very talented. Good use of the feet, clean strike. He'll surprise you. The last few games he's been quietly getting a few runs, so he'll be feeling good. But that's a statement. Colombo Kings, catch it if you can. They don't want it even in the dugout.
Quick single, good running. Good understanding, no hesitation.
Yeah, there was a bit of a signal from the umpire. I'm a little confused.
Come on, guys.
That's such confidence going down that track. Very quick on his feet. So 7 runs off half the over. And more. They want more. There's 6 more. Bank those.
Oh yes, they're doing it nicely. This is very good. New heroes for the Galle Gladiators. Use of feet, put pressure under. On the spin, Ashan Priyanjan, Case Ahmed, Dushmantha Chamira, they'll have to come into the attack earlier and search for wickets. They won't be able to settle in with what the Gladiators are doing at the moment. 4 more. 4 more. Took it off the stumps. But if you make contact, it's brilliant.
A good ploy by the Galle Gladiators. They're going after the spinner. They found Matthews not difficult to manage, but Matthews has bowled well. He's got a bit of movement. But Priyanjan, by contrast, has been easier.
I'm not sure I like that last shot, by the way. Didn't need to do that. A couple of big sixes this over. 17 off it so far, one ball remaining. Slides that foot behind the crease, so everything's safe. That's a huge over, 17, 44 for 2.
Sure. तो young man, अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए.
सर मेरी छोड़िए, आप अपनी बताइए.
अरे मैं तो What?
इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना. जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा.
श्रीलंकन टी20 लीग का ये मुकाबला है कांटे का और इस बात की पूरी गारंटी है. तो सोचिए मत, जल्दी से बनाइए अपनी फेवरेट टीम ओनली ऑन माई टीम 11, इंडिया की अपनी फैंटेसी ऐप.
Well, we've spoken about the Lanka Premier League, the My 11 Lanka Premier League, and this is the governing council that has worked really hard to make it happen, with the president, the vice president, and all the office bearers in it, including the CEO. So they'll be pleased with the results they've achieved so far in the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League. It's organized against odds.
And we've got another one as well. Season number 2 coming up. That's also the great news. It's going to be in July, August of 2021. So well done to the governing council. Players, speaking of the players, they have loved it. They really have.
Angelo Matthews is going to have to produce something special. He's got 3 frontline bowlers available at the moment. He's gone to one of them. Isrudana, basically a pro at this level. Slower balls, quicker variations. Angelo Matthews is also off the field. Dushmantha Chamira is the other wicket-taking option, and Case Ahmed. Now, Andre Russell is also not on the field.
I can't see the blue and yellow shoes. That's what I'm looking for. I can't see them.
So that's Angelo Matthews getting some treatment. We don't see Andre Russell even in that area. So that's a bowling option, a very good bowling option for later in the game. So the Galle Gladiators, needing 107 off 94, just need to use half a brain here.
Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Udana is such a class act. He's very experienced. He's learnt a lot, knows his trade so well. He will be key.
Well, the Colombo Kings have used Dushmantha Chamira quite well in the middle overs. Interesting to see who will bowl the 6th. Could be Quez Ahmed. But those two have combined quite well in the middle overs. They've got wickets, they've attacked, they've been aggressive. They also have the option of Amila Aponso, the left-arm spinner.
Plays for Ragama. Isrudana opting to go full, not allowing the bowler to get the batsman to get underneath it.
Azam Khan doesn't need to do anything silly here. 1 off the over so far. Treat him with the respect he deserves, I think. That's the name of the game. No fishing outside the off stump from Azam Khan. Here's a tweet that Azam Khan put up earlier. One of my favourite fast bowlers of the game. I've always dreamt of playing against you. The picture on the left is when I came to meet you as a fan. After 6 years, I met you as a player, a true inspiration to me and to many others. So there's Dale Steyn on the right, just the other night actually, when they were having that chat about their fishing, and they had that chat in the middle about their fishing, and then of course when they were younger. How old was he? 6 years ago, when he was 6. Chipped away. That's nice. That's a lovely Twitter page from Azam Khan. That's what these franchise situations are all about. Good stuff, guys.
भैया अगर वो वॉटसन है तो हम भी अपने अम्मा के सन हैं और वॉटसन का वॉट वाई वैन सब देखो ऑलराउंडर होना अलग बात है, प्लेइंग 11 चुनना अलग. इस बार अगर वॉटसन 11 की वाट नहीं लगा दी ना मेरी 11 ने.
You were saying something, mate?
No, sir.
Think you're a champ? Then prove you're a champ. My 11 is ready. Is yours?
my11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और वॉटसन के साथ खेलो. my11circle.com.
Play with champions. देखना, जब तक अगरबत्ती जलेगी बैट्समैन खेलेगा.
पापा कुछ लंबा जलाओ ना, वो और लंबा खेलेगा.
लिया लंबी अगरबत्तियां.
2 soft wickets, but Banu Rajapaksa and Nawaz Khan have got them back on track. Changing the commentary box. Darren Ganga and Amir Sohail have slipped in next to me. The ball's been thrown to Dushmanta Chamira.
Important passage of the play. Here's the fisherman. Azam Khan likes fishing. He doesn't have to do that while he's batting.
He eats them all up. Oh dear, did all the hard work, got to it, but couldn't get the hands in the right place. Tikshila De Silva, 50 up for the Galle Gladiators and a life for the captain.
What an opportunity, gonna miss. Fielder did the hard yards, but in the end, hard hands didn't allow him to finish the job.
He got there, but couldn't make up his mind how he should take it. Got his hands in a wrong position there.
Both legs were off the ground when the ball made contact with his hands. Instability, you would say. There he goes again. Big shot. Falls short. Evades the fielders.
They've run only one.
All Gladiators, they have decided they're going to keep on attacking the bowlers. And they are providing few chances in the process. Was in the air for a long time, and yes, should have been 2. Poor running.
They really don't need to. They need to look around. They got to see who's on the field, who's not. They're a bowler short today. Play it smart.
Again, miscued shot. This time hitting high on the bat. Flirting with danger, you would say.
When you talk about the run rate, they're okay there. What they need to do out there in the middle is just negate the chances of wickets taken by the opposition. That's the only way they're going to come back into this game.
I just feel they're trying to capitalize on the power play overs. 3 balls to go. And hence they're having a swing. But I'm sure if they get to the 6th over, that the approach will change. Tournament Director and Vice President Ravin Vikramaratne.
At times you have to approach the situation intelligently. The required run rate at the start of the innings was 7.55. It's 7.91. And on a pitch like this, it shouldn't be a problem. Just bat intelligently.
The captain is out there, so there's an opportunity for him to control the partnership. 35 from 21 so far. I like the counter-attacking play from Azam Khan. He's just put the pressure back onto the bowlers from this Colombo Kings side.
Well, massive delivery in the context of the game. The wicket changes this game. Hopeful the batsman.
White ball.
Well, he wants to have a go, doesn't need to. That's flown way above the keeper's head. Jamiro's strength working against him because it's good pace, it's good bounce. It flies. That's the breathing space for the GALLE Gladiators.
Easy runs. It's 5 fights. Should take a lot of pressure off these batsmen. That was pitch too short. It was even very difficult for the wicketkeeper.
Average power play score has been 51 for 2. Gladiators ahead.
This time should be out. A man settles. And Udana takes the cut. So eventually Chamera striking and getting rid of the dangerous Azam Khan.
देख लेना इस बार मेरी 11 राशिद 11 के
चौरंगी स्टॉप कौन सी है?
तीसरा स्टॉप।
थैंक यू। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो चैंप बन के दिखाओ। माई 11 इज रेडी। और आपकी?
my11circle.com से ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और राशिद के साथ खेलो। my11circle.com।
प्ले विद चैंपियंस।
साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज सन 1948 से प्रार्थना की खुशबू। साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज प्रार्थना की खुशबू।
Saurabh, the game's about to start.
कौन होगा इन और कौन होगा आउट?
Dada, nothing much to think about. My 11 in, your 11 out.
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। आपकी टीम जीतेगी या मेरी? देखते हैं माई 11 सर्किल। नाउ मेक योर टीम ओनली ऑन माई 11 सर्किल। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
Rachige, the new batsman, spoke extensively about Azam Khan, overcooking it a bit in his approach, being ultra aggressive. Mighty average of 30 in T20 cricket. But maybe the GALLE Gladiators, they're familiar with the weather forecasts. They're very mindful of rain being in the air. Seeing a little bit of the ground staff just mobilizing a bit.
But it wasn't needed. 5 wides and then this. Azam Khan, if he has to improve as a batsman, he has to change his approach. He has to learn how to hit boundaries. He thinks about hitting sixes and his father is annoyed. He didn't like it, even a single bit. But he enjoyed it. Chamera.
Need a partnership here. You mentioned the rain, the drizzle, because now the Colombo Kings getting back to the mark because they want to get through some overs. You look at the scoreboard, Dakoto's pass score is there for the end of this over. It's now 54, but if they hadn't lost a wicket, they would have had probably 10-15 runs in their advantage. So in any sense, even if the rain was to come, you don't give wickets at this stage. The ground staff, they are active as well. Sana Arachige has been a great find for GALLE. Probably his third game, came into bat. We saw him bat very nicely. Good cricket shots. He's bowled well, fielded well. He's been a live wire. One of those players who's made a difference to this team. Plays for the NCC. This is because that wicket fell. If not, that would have been in the low 40s.
And a miss. Good channels. Surudana understanding the importance of getting through his deliveries. Just to change the pass score. And the duck with Lewis Stern method.
Yeah, flags atop for a limb at the moment throughout the night. Now the breeze has kicked up. Hence, we are witnessing a bit of movement of the surface for the bowler. That's what we call game awareness.
We do come out to rain, we have a result. This is the 7th over. Minimum is 5 overs.
Jog your memories back. These two teams played in an abbreviated game early.
Saurav, the game's about to start. कौन होगा in और कौन होगा out? Dada, nothing much to think about. My 11 in, your 11 out.
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। आपकी टीम जीतेगी या मेरी, देखते हैं माई 11 सर्कल। नाउ मेक योर टीम ओनली ऑन माई 11 सर्कल। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
देखना, जब तक अगरबत्ती जलेगी बैट्समैन खेलेगा।
पापा कुछ लंबा जलाओ ना, वो और लंबा खेलेगा।
लिया लंबी अगरबत्तियां।
करोड़ों फैंस खेलेंगे, करोड़ों फैंस जीतेंगे। कौन जीतेगा और क्या जीतेगा, my11circle.com पे आओ और खुद जान जाओ। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
तो यंग मैन, अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए।
सर मेरी छोड़िए, आप अपनी बताइए।
अरे मैं तो
By the end of 8, the pass score has now gone up to 60. Remember, pass score means you need 1 run more than that. At the moment, ball ahead. If they lose another wicket, that pass score becomes 66 at the end of 8.
You'll see Chamira working his hardest to pick up a wicket here. Oh, very close, very close. Direct hit was needed.
How do you play it as a batsman, as a fielding team? The batting team have put themselves under pressure all of a sudden. Do they go after it? Do they defend? Rajapaksa are doing it nicely. Just keep chipping away. That's what you do.
Come Russell, tell us a bit about the weather. You're the local man. When can we expect rain?
Serious game on. Do not joke. Nobody trusts my weather reports.
Well, you can try, eh?
I'd rather call the game like I saw Azam Khan about to get out. I'd stick to that.
That's disappointing, Russell. Shy away from the challenge thrown to you.
Life is a challenge in itself.
Philosophical.
That's nicely played. I like what Arachige did. He went across his stance and worked it into the gap. This is what they need to do. Chip away. Get closer to that target.
Goes straight to the fielder and over. Over the head of the fielder in that sweeper boundary. It was going very fast.
My 11th circle champion shot, I'm telling you, that went for 4. If I saw it right from here, Tikshila De Silva had walked in, misjudged it. Of course, it's hard because look at it travel. It was flat. He's come in a little too much. Oh, it's gone over, but if it stayed a foot back, it probably would have hit him in the throat.
Yeah, better effort was needed. Colombo needed a wicket. Here was the opportunity. Gone a miss.
So that call was like my weather call. That's a 6.
I didn't hear your weather call. Roslanal, what are you referring to? Goes again, beats the fielder in that third man position. It's raining boundaries at the moment.
Oh, he's batted beautifully. He has approached the situation positively. He hasn't allowed any opportunity to go amiss. He's been flailing the bat beautifully, the captain, Rajapaksa.
Very risky. That's clever batting. Look at the way he opens the face of the bat to get it backward off square. Now they're ahead again. Now they need to just get him back to knocking it around. Nothing silly. Raining boundaries, you said. Galle wouldn't mind that.
Sure. तो यंग मैन अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए।
सर मेरी छोड़िए, आप अपनी बताइए।
अरे मैं तो
What? इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना। जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा।
करोड़ों फैंस खेलेंगे, करोड़ों फैंस जीतेंगे। कौन जीतेगा और क्या जीतेगा, my11circle.com पे आओ और खुद जान जाओ। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
देखना, जब तक अगरबत्ती जलेगी बैट्समैन खेलेगा।
पापा कुछ लंबा जलाओ ना, वो और लंबा खेलेगा।
लिया लंबी अगरबत्तियां।
From 72. Interesting piece of stat. Only 4 dot balls in the innings so far. Very good rotation of strike by the Galle Gladiators.
That's what they need to keep doing because they've got ahead. Now why isn't K.S. Ahmed into the attack yet? Generally, he's in by now. And it's a time they need wickets.
It was understandable if he didn't know how to bowl a googly. He had 2 left-handers out there in the middle. Now captains do become reluctant. But he's got that flipper, googly, everything. He's an attacking option. Oh, got him. Got him. We were talking about Kaz. And here you go. Priyanjan has done a great job.
He walked into that shot and missed it totally. So they just keep losing wickets and missing a trick. The Galle Gladiators. Who needs K.S. Ahmed when Priyanjan can get you wickets? It's a wide signal too, but a big blow, The equation changes once more. Bhanuka Rajapaksa, he's walked past one. Now he walks back for 33. 75 for 4, the Galle Gladiators. Well, everyone needs a breather, that's for sure. Get your act together.
मिस्टेक तो दादा ने भी की है, याद है 2003 इंडियाज टूर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया, बॉलिंग विकेट। टीम में कौन थे? बैट्समैन ही बैट्समैन। वो छोड़ो, ये टीम देखो, ये क्या है? माफ करना मगर दादा ना आजकल आउट ऑफ फॉर्म लग रहे हैं। देख लेना इस सीजन माय 11 गोइंग टू डिस्ट्रॉय दादा।
सर ऑरेंज मिलेगा?
दादा जरूर मिलेगा।
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो चैंप बन के दिखाओ। My 11 is ready। और आपकी?
my11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और दादा के साथ खेलो। My 11 Circle।
Play with champions।
देखना, जब तक अगरबत्ती जलेगी बैट्समैन खेलेगा।
पापा कुछ लंबा जलाओ ना, वो और लंबा खेलेगा।
लिया लंबी अगरबत्तियां।
सौरभ, the game's about to start। कौन होगा इन और कौन होगा आउट?
दादा, nothing much to think about. My 11 in, your 11 out.
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। आपकी टीम जीतेगी या मेरी, देखते हैं My 11 Circle। Now make your team only on My 11 Circle। Download the app now।
sure। तो यंग मैन अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए।
सर मेरी छोड़िए, आप अपनी बताइए।
अरे मैं तो
What? इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना। जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा।
डिसीजन पेंडिंग है, पर तुम्हारा डिसीजन अभी ले लो। My 11 Circle पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड My 11 Circle ऐप नाउ।
Dettol Extra Innings, India Tour of Australia, 8:30 AM onwards, live and exclusive, only on Sony Sports Channels.
भैया अगर वो वॉटसन है तो हम भी अपने अम्मा के सन हैं और वॉटसन का वॉट वाई वैन सब देखें। देखो ऑलराउंडर होना अलग बात है, प्लेइंग 11 चुनना अलग। इस बार अगर वॉटसन 11 की वाट नहीं लगा दी ना मेरी 11 ने।
You were saying something, mate?
No, sir.
Think you're a champ? Then prove you're a champ. My 11 is ready. Is yours?
My11circle.com पर ऐप डाउनलोड करो, अपनी टीम बनाओ और वॉटसन के साथ खेलो। My11circle.com.
Play with champions.
End of the strategic timeout as we continue into the 9th over. Azam Khan was dismissed in the 6th over. And then the captain Rajapaksa in the 9th. Just running past one. Arm ball that went down the leg side. Another one. He's gone. Indecision, miscommunication. It's all happening here.
Oh dear, the Goal Gladiators, what are they doing? What are they doing? The 2 was never on. Arachige wanted it all the while. It was Shehan Jayasuriya who hesitated. But it was Arachige's call. They're digging a hole for themselves. Oh boy. It's 5 down here.
Saurav, which way is the match going to go?
मुझे पता है which way. दादा की टीम नीचे जा रही है और मेरी टीम ऊपर.
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। आपकी टीम जीतेगी या मेरी, देखते हैं माई 11 सर्कल पे। मेक योर टीम ओनली ऑन माई 11 सर्कल। डाउनलोड द ऐप नाउ।
साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज, सन 1948 से प्रार्थना की खुशबू। साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज, प्रार्थना की खुशबू।
डिसीजन पेंडिंग है पर तुम्हारा डिसीजन अभी ले लो। माई 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और मुझे हराओ। खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस। डाउनलोड माई 11 सर्कल ऐप नाउ।
Come on, boy!
Bruin Siri, the only change to this Goal Gladiators team from the last match. Comes in a tense period in the game.
Come on, boy!
From a very tight situation, Goal Gladiators, they have made it dull for themselves. Losing the plot allowed the opposition to come back to the game, into the game in a grand fashion, picking up 2 quick wickets. Great work behind the stumps from Chandimal, and then this fielding effort, changing the complexion of the game.
On debut, Chanakaruan Siri. Pressure situation. 73 to get off 69, but they're losing wickets. They're making it harder and harder for themselves. He's off the mark straight away.
Of course, the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League, My 11 Circle, an app where you can make your fantasy cricket team and play with real champion cricketers. All you need to do is download the app from www.my11circle.com and start playing. Not like this. Oh, you lose your wicket. Must also give credit to Aponzo in the manner in which he threw the ball. Feeling coaches will be happy on the bounce just over the bail.
Need to make sure they get close to this target. Can't be a hero straight away, you know. Lowish target, but once you start moving, get closer, stay in the game. Get all your batsmen into it. Not leave too much till the end, but Gladiators need to keep chipping away. These two especially.
Haven't seen Case Ahmed as yet. And that's another good solid 4 overs remaining for the Colombo Kings.
So, जरा अपनी strengths और weaknesses बताइए.
My strengths are my biceps, my triceps,
My shoulders. Abs थोड़े weak हैं.
इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना. जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा.
Saurav, which way is the match going to go?
Match. मुझे पता है which way. दादा की टीम नीचे जा रही है और मेरी टीम ऊपर.
खुद को चैंप समझते हो तो प्ले विद चैंपियंस. आपकी टीम जीतेगी या मेरी, देखते हैं My 11 सर्कल पे. Make your team only on My 11 Circle. Download the app now.
So far for goal gladiators, 33 from 17. 70 more required from 66.
They need a new hero, the Gall Gladiators. Angelo Matthews is back into the attack. Change of ends.
Just looking to bowl a quiet over, Angelo Matthews. Just trying to ramp up the pressure before he introduces that leg spinner, wicket-taking option.
Yeah, I mentioned that he's not into the attack yet and a little surprised because generally around the 6th over he's in. But it's also working in a positive for the Colombo Kings. The fact that Case Ahmed will have many overs towards the back end of the innings. So that's also a positive.
Yeah, two fresh batsmen at the crease, and I think it's a very good move by the captain.
And it's working because the Gall Gladiators keep giving wickets. Hence, Case Ahmed being held back is a massive positive for the Colombo Kings.
We have word from Colombo Kings. Andre Russell slipped in the dressing room, will not take any further part in the game. That's one bowling option not available to Angelo Matthews.
They also have the left arm spin of Amila Oponsu from Radham CC if they want to.
Plenty to think for these two. They need to forge a partnership. At the moment, it's quite difficult.
Required rate 6.5. So you don't have to work too hard. Next 3-4 overs, keep knocking it around, 6 and over, get closer to that target. That's what you need to do.
Just going past the outside edge. Getting more and more tense. Remember, it's a semi-final. The team that wins today goes straight through into the final.
That was a good delivery. Leaving the batsman deviation of the surface. It's all happening for Colombo Kings. Desperately, they got two.
Suddenly the wicket a minefield. That's all to do with the pressure that's been created.
I reckon that was across
He seemed to be struggling. Remember the last match, he was not padded up to bat. And when he spoke about the tightening of that hamstring.
So the GALLE Gladiators need to get 6 runs here and not lose a wicket to be ahead at the end of this over. Oh, he's in trouble. He can't bowl. Now that's not good news for the Kings. Who's he going to get to bowl? Udana's going to bowl.
This is a big blow. Very big blow. I mentioned earlier Andre Russell not on the field because of him slipping in the dressing room. Did something to his back, so that was initially 1 bowler down. Now Angelo Matthews, the captain, into his 4th and final over with just 1 delivery. Bowled, also having to leave the field.
So, जरा अपनी strengths और weaknesses बताइए.
My strengths are my biceps, my triceps, my shoulders. Abs थोड़े weak है.
इसकी जॉब तो नहीं लगेगी, पर आपकी लगे तो ब्रांडेड प्रीमियम फॉग मास्टर लगाना. जॉब लगा, फॉग लगा.
They say I'm a powerhouse, and they are not wrong.
They call me a champion, and I'm one.
Now it's your turn
to show who is the champion. Are you ready to play the big match? Download the My 11 Circle app. Make your team now.
and play with champions.
Make your team now only on My 11 Circle.
साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज सन 1948 से प्रार्थना की खुशबू. साइकिल प्योर अगरबत्तीज प्रार्थना की खुशबू.
Over things. They'll have to start moving quickly. Well, they brought in a slip, but obviously they're looking at wickets too. Another wicket would make it very difficult. And it is. It's Ruan Seri who's on the field and it's on strike.
Angelo Matthews leaving the field. Very sad, very unfortunate for Colombo Kings.
Case Ahmed is now captain. No, he's not. I made that up. I'm sure it's going to be Tandeman who will take over the reins. Chimera.
Quick single taken. Comfortably in the end.
The utter confusion, absolute confusion here. Obviously the GALLE Gladiators need runs, and if they can have a few boundaries, it will serve as a huge plus. But then they're toying between runs and also making sure that they survive.
They've got to stay ahead of this Duckworth, Lewis and Stern rate. They have to.
One way is not losing wickets.
Yeah. It still means they've got to make sure they get to 93 at the end of this over for 5. If they lose a wicket, suddenly that's going to rocket up to maybe 90. Just correction, maybe 100.
Punched away. The other thing, all bowlers will be mindful that the ball is quite damp.